All right, welcome. Today, we are going to pull back the curtain on a betting strategy that can act as a fantastic safety net for your parlays. If you love the excitement of a multi-game bet, but you absolutely hate the pain of just one loss wrecking your entire ticket, then you're going to want to stick around for this.
I mean, come on, let's be real. We have all been there. You've done your homework, you've picked your teams, you've put together what you think is the perfect, beautiful parlay, and then you watch it all go up in flames because of one last-second goal or some meaningless missed free throw. It is just one of the most gut-wrenching feelings in all of sports betting.
And that feeling, that right there is the big problem with the standard parlay. It's totally all or nothing. Yeah, it's high risk, but it's also high reward. You can be an absolute genius on 4 out of your 5 picks, but that one single loss makes your ticket completely worthless. The payout could be huge, but so is the chance of a total, crushing loss.
But what if there was another way? A way to soften that blow and maybe even still get paid, even if you don't have a perfect day? Well, guess what? There is. Let's get into the solution: full cover bets. And honestly, the best way to think about these is just as a type of insurance for your parlay.
So what in the world is a full cover bet? Well, it's not just one single bet. It's actually a system. It takes your group of picks and automatically places a whole bunch of smaller parlays on them. We're talking doubles, trebles, all the possible combinations. And that is the secret sauce that lets you get a payout even if one or maybe even more of your picks don't come through.
And this really lays it all out, plain and simple. With a standard parlay, it's black and white. You win everything or you win nothing. But a full cover bet, that opens up a whole spectrum of possibilities. You're basically creating multiple ways to win, and that totally changes the game when it comes to risk.
Okay, so we've got the main idea down. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. There are a bunch of different types of full cover bets, and they all have their own cool names and structures. We're going to build this up step by step so you can see exactly how it all works. So we'll kick things off with the foundation, the most common and, frankly, the simplest type of full cover bet. It's called a Trixie. A Trixie is so simple and elegant. You make 3 picks and the system automatically creates 4 separate bets for you. You get 3 different 2-team parlays, we call those doubles, and 1 big 3-team parlay, a treble. And here's the magic. If only 2 of your 3 picks win, you still get paid on that 1 double. It's a game changer.
Okay, let's build on that. Once you get the Trixie, the next step up is a really popular bet called the Yankee.
So a Yankee takes things to another level. You pick 4 teams, and the system spins that into 11 different bets for you. 6 doubles, 4 trebles, and 1 big 4-fold parlay. See how that gives you way more combinations working in your favor? It just increases your shot at getting some kind of return. Of course, to place these bets, you need a good site. And hey, if you are looking for a list of the best betting sites in your country with a 300% bonus, just search for betplace.us in your browser. And believe me, it doesn't stop there. The systems just keep getting bigger. A Canadian uses 5 selections to create 26 bets. A Heinz, which is cleverly named after the 57 varieties, uses 6 selections for 57 bets. And a Super Heinz? That takes 7 picks and explodes them into an incredible 120 different bets. But what if you want to go even bigger? I mean, what happens when you pick 8 different games? Well, you get this number. 247. That is the Goliath. It takes 8 of your selections and creates 247 separate bets. It covers every single parlay combo, from the doubles all the way up to the full 8-fold. It is the absolute monster of full cover betting, and as you can imagine, you need a pretty serious bankroll to place it.
Okay, so this all sounds really cool in theory, but betting is all about strategy, right? So the big question is, when does a full cover bet actually make more sense than just building your own custom parlay? Let's walk through a real-world example and figure it out.
All right, so picture this. Let's say we've picked 5 Premier League games that we think are going to end in a draw, and they're all at 3.00 odds. We've got 26 euros to play with. With strategy A, we place a Canadian, which is 26 bets, so we're putting €1 on each. With strategy B, we make a custom bet, only betting on the 10 possible doubles plus the 1 big 5-fold. That's only 11 bets, so we can put a higher stake of €2.36 on each one. Okay, so let's check out what happens in the most likely scenarios. If we only get 2 or 3 of those draws right, just look at the payouts. Strategy B, our custom bet, pays out way more. And that makes sense, right? It's because our stake on each winning bet was more than double what it was on the Canadian.
But, and this is a huge but, this is where the real power of the full cover system just comes roaring to life. If we have an amazing day and hit 4 or even all 5 of our picks, strategy A, the Canadian, completely blows the other one away. The payout is massively higher because all those trebles and fourfolds we skipped in strategy B are now cashing in big time.
So, what does this tell us? What's the takeaway? It's all about a fundamental trade-off between safety and upside. The custom bet is better if your goal is to lock in a more modest, more likely profit. The full cover bet, that's for chasing the jackpot and getting the absolute maximum return when you have a day that's close to perfect. And when you're ready to try these out, finding the right place is key. So again, if you are looking for betting sites in your country that offer a 300% bonus, you can search for betplace.us in your browser.
Now that we've looked at the math, the really big question is this strategy right for you? And it really all comes down to matching the kind of bet you make to your own personal betting style and what you're trying to accomplish.
Full cover bets really shine in a few specific situations. They are fantastic when you're going after high-odds picks, like draws or big upsets, because even getting just 2 of those right can bring you a really nice profit. They're for bettors who really value getting something back, even if it's not a perfect card. The key thing you have to understand, though, is that your total stake gets spread pretty thin, and you really need to have the bankroll to play with those bigger systems like a Heinz or Goliath.
And all of this leads to a great final piece of wisdom here. No betting strategy is a magic bullet. The real key to success is stability and patience. So if you decide you want to give full cover bets a shot, commit to it. Try it for a while, track your results, see how it feels, and then you can make a smart decision about whether it's right for you. And like we've mentioned, part of that strategy is finding the right platform. So for one last time, if you're looking for top betting sites in your country offering a 300% bonus, a great place to start that search is betplace.us.
So, we'll leave you with this to think about. Now that you know the trade-offs, which path is yours? Are you the kind of bettor who swings for the fences, going for that all-or-nothing jackpot? Or are you the type to ensure your bets and play the long game? The answer really says a lot about how you approach risk. And that's all for this explainer.